Hello and welcome back. We are here today to play a rather new game as it's only come out about a week or so ago. Baldur's Gate 3. Many of my older viewers would remember the first two games were a cult classic back in the days of the original Xbox and PlayStation 2. They were very personally favorites of mine. About the same time I was actually getting into Dungeons and Dragons, and it took me many years to realize that they were one in the same. Although the older games don't really take the aspects of Dungeons and Dragons as much into account with the gameplay. This one very much does. Everything matters on the rolls of a dice and not just the click of a mouse or the press of a button. I did a little bit of playing this game, not too much, a few hours maybe, just to get the general sense of things. But alas, we will be starting anew. This game does support both mouse and keyboard integrations, but I'm not one for the mouse settings. So you'll see it switch every now and again when I use the mouse for something or other, but let us begin. We're going to be playing on Explorer difficulty just to get the sense of the story and progress things rather quickly. And let us engulf into the story of our soon-to-be hero. We have ourselves here one of the most iconic creatures from all of Dungeons & Dragons lore. Not her. We'll get to her in a minute. She's also an interesting bit of lore. We find ourselves in the care of a mind flayer. One of the classic big bads throughout D&D history. And he's got these little worm-like parasites that they infect people with to make them into other mind flayers, which is really cool. They also have another process where they pretty much make your brain alive and turn you into basically a living brain with legs called an intellect devourer. That looked most uncomfortable. And it seems we're getting one next. Using those powerful psionic powers to keep us in place. Scrumptious. And now we get to make our character. Quite the question. Do not present my tutorials. Tutorials are annoying. You can choose to play one of the origin characters, which are the characters you'll meet along the game, like Lae'zel, the woman we just met in the pod there. You'll meet all these people along your adventures. Huh. I'm guessing you start the story from different points if you pick them, but you do get to see what characters you'll be meeting along your adventure here, so you know who to look out for. We've got Asterion, the crafty high elf rogue. Lae'zel, a Githyanki fighter wielding a great sword. Gale, the human wizard. Judging by his spells, I'm going to assume he's branching into evocation, so that could come in handy. Shadowheart, cleric of Shar. That's interesting. Shar being known as a goddess of secrecy and shadows. the reverse of Saloon, Goddess of Light. That's interesting. Will, a human warlock. Those first level spells would allude that he is in fact a fiend pact warlock, if I'm not mistaken. So that could be interesting. And then we've got Carlia, a tiefling barbarian. Specifically a Zariel tiefling, so she's gonna get the smites, I believe. Which could be interesting to play off as a barbarian. Imagine rage plus smite. That would be glorious. And then the Dark Urge, white dragonborn sorcerer. Remember nothing but a path to vengeful cruelty whispers to you from within. Can you escape it? Would you want to? So I'm guessing that's just an extra one-off character. But we can also pick custom and completely customize our character. So that's what we're going to do. The goal is to play the most average character I can and still get through everything. So I'm going to start with human. They get the base racial speed of 30 feet per turn, civil militia, so you get proficiency with spikes, halberds and glaives, armor proficiency with light armor and shields. You get an extra skill to be proficient in, all those previously mentioned proficiencies. So yeah, we're going with human. And for class, I have decided the easiest one is just to be a monk. Guy who likes punching things. You get that flurry of blows on level 1. So for a bonus action, you can do 2 unarmed attacks. You get the basis of ki. You get unarmored defense, which increases your AC by your wisdom modifier. Your dexterous attacks, while you use monk weapons to use dexterity instead of strength, very much like actual D&D. I found that this game is very much based on 5th edition, so right there in my knowledge set. Death strikes, monk weapons and unarmed attacks deal 1d4 bludgeoning unless their normal damage is higher. You can make a monk weapon, you can make an unarmed weapon, you get your strength and dexterity saving throw proficiencies, your simple weapon proficiency, and short sword proficiency. Background. I want this man to be incredibly average. Maybe we'll go with folk hero. He's just a guy from nowhere. Maybe Outlander. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with folk hero. Alright, ability scores. Reset everything to 0. Well, 8 or -1 for you stats nerds. Let's see. I'm not going to need a whole lot of strength, just enough to pass checks, so let's just zero that out. Dexterity is going to be my bread and butter, so let's buff that to 16. Maybe more if I've got more points. I think I can go up 1 more point. Constitution, we're going to need them hit points, so that's definitely going to be at bare minimum 0. Let's make that 14, so we get the +2. So we get 10 hit points right off the start. We've already got that +3 initiative. That's good. Intelligence. Intelligence, I don't feel like that's going to be really needed for a monk. At least the way I plan on playing it. So we'll leave that at a -1. There are plenty of characters from amongst those teammates I can recruit that have much higher intelligences. We can use them to make the checks. Wisdom, the monk's beat 'em up stat. We're going to have that high too. Let's get that up to 16. Let's get that to 15. So let's see. Swap that to there. Throw another point there. Charisma. Let's just 10 that out. So the only negative I will have is intelligence. I'm happy with that. Skills. What do I want to be proficient at? Definitely not athletics. Insight. Insight could be good. Why is persuasion? Oh, I just automatically am proficient in it. Oh, because background, duh. Complete brain fart on that one. Oh, let's get... not sleight of hand. It's hard to tell which ones I'm actually proficient in here. Add it to. Acrobatics, that's just resistance to being shoved. Now let's put it into stealth. Nah. It's such a pain. It's like, what do I want to put it in? Normally it's just persuasion that I get, but I automatically get that from the background. You know what? Screw it. We'll put it in athletics because I found one thing. If you've got nothing else to do with your bonus action, just shove people. Ooh, we forgot the one most important thing. Appearance. Alright. So obviously we get the male and female default sets. Well, male and female. What's the word I'm looking for? The word escapes me at the moment. Molds. There we go. The molds for those body types. I was thinking go with your thin and dexterous body types for each, and then your more muscular types. Imagine just a really, really tall buff monk. That's ridiculous. No, we're going with average guy. He's going to have average size muscles. Oh, and you're allowed to identify as either despite having the physical attributes of other. That's... Oh, and you can do non-binary. Cool. For the purpose of this, I'm going to keep him male.
Where to next?
What was that?
Oh, and you can voice them either as well. Neat.
Let's hope the locals are friendly.
Hells. Something just woke up down here.
Be wary.
It's opened. I wonder what's back there.
I like that one. Alright, default heads. Oh, that looks pretty average. We'll come back to that. And so does one. Let's go with one. Skin color. Make him pasty as fuck. Actually, let's get him a little bit darker. This man was probably a farmer at some point. He's gotten some color before what happens to him. Give him a little bit of maturity. He's a little bit older. Not terribly. Let's go with no. Oh, vitiligo. That's not something you see as an option in games very often. Heterochromia. That's nerd bait right there. Eye color. Let's just give him some simple baby blues. Ooh, tattoos. Yay, face tattoos. Alright, a lot of these are simple. I could see a lot of these on like a dwarf or something. Neck tattoos. The standard rose. Some runic writing. That's your tattoo mancer work right there. That's awesome. Like a beholder throat tattoo. More magic scripts for your tattooionists. Dude, jeez. Looking at that hurts me as a heavily tattooed person. Thin lines across the entirety of your head. Ooh. Oh, that would be cool on a druid. Oh, it's kind of got like a cursed eye motif to it. Alright, we're average, so no tattoos. Ooh, eye makeup. Get a little bit of dramatic eyeshadow going on. I will leave that alone. Now let's give him a simple yet meaningless scar. Like a crack of the lip or something. Perfect. There's one on the forehead too. Ow. That's a you got hit in the face with scalding water look. Yeah, that's a broken nose right there. Now let's go with the simple lip scar and forehead scar. Just to give him a little bit more character. Alright, hairstyles. Let's find something so unbelievably average that you wouldn't believe it. That's close, but not quite there. That's a little older than I was looking for. Come on, there's gotta be something perfect. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, I think that's where I'm going. Let's give him a deep reddish brown. Alright, let's slap some facial hair on this boy. Oh, wow. Oh, get you some sweet looking dwarf beards going on. A lot of sweet dwarf beards. I don't know why that made me laugh. I kinda do, but I guess let's just go with the standard stubble. This guy's above giving fucks. Actually, we'll take another loop. I'm actually kind of partial to that now. It's either the Jaw Clinger or the Charming Devil. I feel like the Charming Devil would look better on a bard. Alright. Now let's review our character. Of course, we gotta rename him. As you probably expected. Can't spell. Dave the Average.
You need a guardian. Choose one.
Ooh, okay. I forgot about this part. Alright, so it looks like we get to pick from most of the same races that I could be. With the only exception being Dragonborn, it looks like. All the races look fucking amazing in this game, by the way. Let's make it a high elf. Body type 1, identifying as female.
Remarkable.
That's fine. Leave that where it is. I actually like that elf in silver. Like, character's basically perfect as is. Let's give her some stylized tattoos. Seems simple. That'll do. Maybe change the hairstyle up a bit. Something more suiting of an elf. Perfect. And so, with that, we venture forth, beginning the legend of Dave the Average. Ooh. Other ones are dead. Maybe that's why they're hurrying to get us all turned. Where are we? Okay, one of the many cities it looks like. God, I don't remember city crest. It's either Baldur's Gate, Water's Deep, or Hightower. I'm kind of leaning towards Hightower, but until the game confirms it, I'm just gonna feign ignorance. He's just wrecking shit already. Oh. Was that a fucking Wilhelm scream? Alright, so he's capturing people to turn into other mind players. Oh shit, we got dragons. Ooh, get Yankee Dragon Riders. The greatest of their warriors. Oh, it seems he can feel what his ship feels. Ooh, pimp smacked. Yeah, you're still dead, homie. You just fell about a good 200 feet. You're taking a lot of damage there. But yeah, that's the cool thing. Mind Flayer ships are, biological in nature. So it's like ripping flesh. Alright, best guess, we're up by Icewind Dale. Be a little more comfortable. Oh shit. Oh boy. Ah, you majestic creature, you. Oh, things are on fire. Oh, there's our Get Yankee friend. I say friend lightly. Get Yankee are a warrior race. Oh great, we're in hell. Judging by the imps and parademons, I'm gonna assume Avernus, first layer of hell. And There's our boy. I realize now that the lip scar I chose doesn't show through the beard. Let's zoom that camera in. Quick glance at our character sheet. Oh, so they give me a quarterstaff to start the game off with, which is expected. Man, I got 15 hit points at level 1. It seems like a lot. Considering my constitution score is only 14, so it should be plus 2. With a hit die of 8, I should only have 10 hit points. Maybe that's just a difficulty thing. 150 pounds. Huh. Okay. Carry 50. Dark range is 7 feet. I'm human! Humans don't get dark vision range. But yeah, you do everything on the roll of the dice. And here's like all your basic things, your character sheet, your spell book. I don't have one, your journal, which I'm guessing is your quest log, combat log, everything in combat, your long rest, your camp, your short rest, your turn-based mode, which I think is cool. You can turn everything into just taking everything step by step as you would playing on a tabletop. Map, we can do alchemy and inventory as well. Then leveling up. Like, for example, if I come over to this nursery here, you get narration from the in-game DM.
Behind your eye.
Then you can choose to make checks, like investigation. You actually have to roll the dice. I passed that check, even with my -1 to intelligence.
The casing is fragile. The slightest touch could cause it to crumble.
Good news, I'm not touching that now. Like a good RPG, we loot everything!
I feel better.
Alright, those are our healing items, at least for this area. That door is called a sphincter, which I guess makes sense biologically. Dead goblin, I'll take a gold piece. And then I also learned you can hold the interact button to decide what your area of influence you want to interact with. Alright, so what's talking to me? Oh. Oh. Mirnath. Under operations. You look a little dead there, bruh. But I don't suspect it's the person talking to me. But the brain.
You've come to save us from this place. From this place you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
But yeah, some checks like perception are automatically made.
Before they return. They return.
But other checks you actually have to influence. So then you get to choose your speech patterns to talk to people.
A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You know no creature like this. One that is more brain than person.
But yeah, your Arcana auto rolls, so it's like rolls off your own stats, as most things do.
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
Then you get to choose what check I want to make. My strength and my intelligence are both ass, but I'm a monk, so I've got great dexterity! Yeah, +3 to dexterity, and I've got to beat a 10. With my +3, it goes 21 for success.
The brain lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient should it prove a threat.
Yeah, let's go for that. Dirty 20. Ooh, right in the cerebellum.
The creature seems unaware of your interference. It relaxes in your hands.
Down you go, little brain.
Free.
Hello,
Oh, free
intellect
from his
devourer.
friend.
It's a good thing my
Creature
intellect is
pauses,
garbage.
listening. Something behind your eyes seizes in recognition.
We must go to the helm.
Okay, so the worm is acting like a telepathic link, it seems. What should I call you?
Us. We are us.
Okay, us. Always got room in the party for sentient brains.
To the helm we go. We are going to the helm.
You repeat yourself a lot. Corpse didn't have loot. Sure. Oh, dragons are back. Cutscene. Oh shit.
Abomination. This is your end.
Abomination, I was a farmer like a week
Head
ago.
drops and your skin
I'm walking
tingles.
around with a broken off
Visions
pitchfork
fast.
for a weapon.
A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
My head. What is this? Skvar. You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
Cool. What do you suggest?
First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship.
Fair enough.
As for that thing, it will remain tame as long as it believes we are thralls. It may be of use in the fight to come.
Yeah. So I'm guessing she's just a standard fighter. Alright.
Time for some bloody work.
Oh, that's my melee attack, and then I can either flurry of blows or unarmed attack, or I can use one of these other actions to jump and throw. I can jump, shove, and dip. Let's just throw some fists. Ha! Next in initiative was us. Go attack that imp. Yeah, good shit. And as soon as combat is
Not
over,
now. We must go to the helm.
you go right back out of turn-based. Just take all this shit. Which is why I leave a world unlooted. And I think I'm actually proficient in like crossbow. So let's equip that into my melee slot, to, my ranged weapon slot, to give me some ranged options. Nobody got hurt. I don't
Ship
need to
won't
heal.
be able to take another dragon attack. We need to get out before
I'm
it's
just
too
taking
late.
all this stuff so I can sell it later. Because money makes the world go round. Through the wall sphincter. Fair enough. What's that do?
Annihilate.
What's that do?
Can't read this script.
What's that?
Another mystery.
So I'm guessing that's either gonna kill us or kill these guys.
Man isn't dead, but he's totally unresponsive.
Well. XP's XP. And they're basically dead anyway. So I don't even have to feel bad about it. But who are you? Shadowheart.
We have no time for
One of the
stragglers.
characters from the start again.
The construction is too alien. Nothing looks familiar.
This ship is crashing. Do you intend to die for a stranger?
Yep. Got somebody to get this thing open.
They did something to it when they sealed me in. Hurry! Please!
Working on it.
The console appears dormant.
So it does.
The mechanisms are completely unrecognizable at first, but then you spy an empty socket.
Alright, needs a key.
Whatever fits in that socket must power
There's a
this.
chest over there. What key? What if that goes to the chest?
How many hosts of these gay infected?
Another pod.
Dazed woman is trapped inside the pod.
Can I guess I can't open that one. She's just screwed internally. Ooh, healing potions, yay.
This might unlock those controls next to the pod.
Okay, I guess that's what I needed. Oh, hey. Another one. Also newborn. Who did you come out of?
The console hums to
Well,
life.
my can is garbage, so let's just press the button.
Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head. A parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
Will the pod to open with my superior wisdom and the power of the parasite. Roll of a 13 will pass a DC 2.
You feel the biomechanical brain.
Just
of the
saying,
console
if my
process
wisdom
your
score
command.
modifier automatically would pass the check, why make
A
me make the
shiver
check?
runs across your mind. You feel sated.
Somebody catch her! No? Alright. She'll just have to deal with that concussion later.
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches
Oh
into her
great,
thoughts.
she's one too.
Her gratitude
Okay, this is
mixed
becoming a
with
growing
weariness,
theme.
because you have a gift with you.
Got it, the girl's got
Dangerous
beef.
company.
I'm gonna ignore
I
it.
did. It must be because of those parasites they put in us. They'll have to wait. I need to get off this ship alive first. Let me come with you.
You have a remarkable
We can
amount of
get off the
facial
ship and watch
scars.
each other's backs along the way.
Alright then, let's get going. I'm Dave the
Shadow.
Average.
One moment.
Okay. Pocketed something.
It's nothing. Trust me. She's right. Lead on.
Yay, XP. And another party member. So if I remember correctly, you're a
My
cleric?
faith protects me.
Yeah, you can actually control all members of your party to do different stuff, including, like, out of combat spellcasting. What was I doing? Oh yeah. Check her spellbook for prepared spells. She automatically gets Charm Person and Disguise Self. Guiding Bolt. Healing Word. Shield of Faith. And Command. Sounds good for the start.
Looking ahead.
Let me save. This game is pretty unforgiving. Oh, the chest. Pretty unforgiving if you die. You have to load a previous save. You don't just get to go back to town and get healed. No, you restart. Alright. Make sure everybody's topped off.
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Alright. Final battle for this area, it seems.
I'll trust my own judgment.
Yank.
I wish you wouldn't curse at my team members in Get Yankee. Oh, great. A greater devil. Ooh, got him. Oof. Like a little bitch.
Bro, connect the nerves of the transponder.
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Connect the nerves. Nerves. We will connect them.
You were the best friend I have ever had, and I will be saddened if you die. Get fucked. I don't have enough movement to hit anything else. I don't have patient defense yet. So in turn. Go us! Can us loot? Nope. What options is it? Jump. Get over there. Huh, bitch and fire sword. I kinda want that.
Taking position.
Alright, you've got a bow. So why don't you shoot that guy? Correct. And continue to move forward. Ooh, save against that mind blast. Alright, you're far enough forward. I don't have any enemies to fight, so we're just gonna have you dash as far forward as possible. So all we gotta do is get to the computer way over there before 15 turns. Which seems like it should only take like 3 or 4. Dash also.
Have to keep going.
Oos. Also dash. God damn, Oos, you can fucking move. Adorable little quadruped. Alright, so Zario is the demon he serves. God, not demon, devil, sorry. Don't mean to misappropriate. I kinda want to try something. Hold on.
On I go.
So I took command. One of the options you can pick is drop. Ha! You fuck, devil! Can I take it? I want to take it. I really want to take it. Fuck yeah! Everburn Blade. 4 to 17 damage. Plus 2, 4, 5. Damn. That's impressive. She is gonna get the shit slapped out of her, but that is impressive. I feel like there should be more enemies. Yeah. Hi, dragon.
Hurry before they strike.
I'm hurrying. See, I gave him a crossbow so he could shoot things too. Got him. God, this is so much better than like a starting fight against like goblins. Yeah, you ain't got a weapon anymore. You got throw fists. Made our lives a lot easier.
On the move.
Leave him to me. Connect the transponder.
I made your life like a million times easier. Shut up. I just saw an option for improvised weapons. Yoink.
If this ship hits the ground, we're dead.
Haha!
Light on my feet.
Just barely not enough movement for us to get there. Oh, no, we can. Alright, whoever goes next should be able to get to the computer.
Taking position.
We made it!
The helm's alien transponder. You made
Let's
it in
go.
time.
Hi, dragon. Could you hold off for like a second? Oh shit! Hi, Tim. I told you yesterday I'd be streaming this. Maybe you weren't there for that. Entirely possible. I did change my mic settings around a little bit. And now we have to meet all of our key players for the acts to come. Oof. And down we go. Wait, I don't have slow fall yet. Hey, somebody loves me. I live! And now I'm about to make it the whole world's problem.
As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull.
What?
Other than the infection, you're more or less intact. A miracle, given everything you've been through.
Yeah, I
But
just
it
fell
all
several
goes for
hundred
nothing if you
feet
don't
onto my
find help
face, and I'm
soon.
fine.
The
It's
tadpole is a
weird.
death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
But do I, though? Already. Back to doing what I do best. Looting corpses. Oh, Shadowheart. Yeah, she's still breathing. Wakey, wakey, I need a healer.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible?
Eh?
I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
After the
You
other
might
lady.
want to reconsider calling her a friend. Looks like she ran off without us.
Or she fell somewhere else.
You're more concerned for her than she is for you, clearly. We need to take care of ourselves. First things first. We need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer.
You're a
We might
healer.
have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads. We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
Fair enough. Let's get moving.
It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
And get our first level up.
No one's stopped me yet.
And we are just going to take a second level in mode. Simple as.
No time to dally.
The companions also level up. Everybody has their own experience. She's just going to take a second level in cleric. And pick up the bless spell.
No time to rest.
Alright, back to looting corpses. I don't like whatever that sound was. Okay, a funny hat. Disarm trap toolkit. Everything you have, I want. Oh, alright.
More of those wretched things.
And a lot of gold. It's weird how much gold is just being kept in these random wooden barrels. Yeah, see, sometimes that's it. I do have my stream set up for a more headset-focused audio range.
We get that open easily. Maybe there's another entrance.
I'll keep an eye out. Alright. One fun thing that the game lets you do
Don't want to draw any attention.
is take advantage of its sneak system. See, now Shadowheart's an initiative, but I succeeded my hiding check.
Vicious filth. Best keep some distance, or this will be a short fight.
Because they're completely unaware, but it's Shadowheart's turn in combat. And then by attacking, I enter combat, making life a lot easier.
Another day, another.
And now I get to take my full action and bonus action.
My faith will protect me. You fight well.
Just by the
Perhaps
simple
our
act
survival
of
isn't such a
sneaking
distant
around,
prospect.
I made a lengthy encounter a nearly instantaneous one. Which comes in really handy if you're playing rogues, because sneak attack is a little broken. Because anything that gives you advantage gives you sneak attack in this game. Zoom a little tighter in. Ooh, more thieves' tools. Oh, look at that, an opportunity to use them. Got really good dexterity. Let's go. Dirty 20. A leather helmet for an increase to dexterity saving throws. Does that count as armor? It counts as light armor, so I cannot wear it. So instead, I'll swap over to Shadowheart. Give it to her.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Oh, and there's a friendly-looking face.
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Absolutely.
There. Can you see it?
Sir, that's a wild
Just a
pig.
dumb boar. You're relieved until you see the flash of a dagger.
Is that really necessary?
Don't we? I saw you on the ship. Free, scuttling about. You're in league with them, aren't you? Those tentacle... Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
It's the Mind Flayer worm.
Of course. That explains things, somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
Seeing those bite marks on your neck does not give me any pause, Asterion. The fangs don't help either. Why are you in the daylight?
A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. My, you've been busy. So, did you learn anything about these worms while wandering the ship?
Yeah,
Turn
they're
us
gonna turn us
into-
into mind flayers.
Of course it'll turn me into a monster.
Always.
What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
Yeah, travel
You
back.
know, I was ready to go this alone. But maybe stick... And anyone that can crash a mind flayer ship and walk away seems like a good person to know.
Honestly, did the whole thing by accident.
I accept. Lead on.
Now we've got Asterion in the party. Who again is a rogue. Just like the other two, just taking that second level. This early in the game, there's no real sense in multi-classing.
There, the mind flayer. And it's hurt.
That
That thing's
How
bound
are
to
you
be dangerous,
now?
even if injured. Best be careful.
Careful, you say. Dead, I say.
Monster. Death is too good for it.
Any more good booty sitting around? Let's see any chests overhead. That's weird. This is parts of the ship that we didn't investigate and are like much larger than any part we were in. And yet the ship seemed pretty small. Ooh,
There's
goblin
there.
corpses.
Worth
At
checking
least I didn't have to
supplies,
kill them.
maybe.
What's going on with that room? It looks unstable somehow.
Let's get on with it.
Shadowheart, why don't you take this check? You're more magically
Approach
inclined.
the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters
Oh,
and
it's
swirls
going to automatically
from it
default it back to
erratically,
Dave.
as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
Touch the hole. Yeah, that didn't take a rocket scientist.
A hand? Anyone?
Fuck are you?
Just your average traveler stuck between realms. Pull me out, and we'll get properly introduced.
Alright, but I'm garbage at strength. But I can add a guidance from Shadowheart. Yeah! Perfect guidance. Barely made that check.
Go on, keep pulling.
Welcome to the material plane, friend.
Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. Usually better at this. A bit
Indeed.
shocked, but friend, it's a relief and a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the North Lloyd as well.
I was.
And I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region.
Yes.
The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known
aware.
as ceramorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you?
No, she's over there.
A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
That I am. Very dexterous fingers. I can use your cat, but that's where my prowess with knitting needle
Cat would keep the
stops.
parasite nice and cozy, but its comfort is hardly my priority. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together?
Yeah, sure.
Most excellent. A parasite shared is a parasite halved, or something to that effect.
Pretty sure that's a Ben
But
Franklin
before
quote
you think you're about to
completely
embark
butchered.
on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
Well, I fucking hope so.
Directly.
Let's level you up. Yep, so his default is evocation. Alright, let's keep him there. We like wizards and their big old fireballs. Let's take up magic missile. And chromatic orb. Automatically get mage armor. Swatch out which bolt for grease. Oh, I already had grease. Alright. Better way too. I should pay attention. Oh no, I've got to put in the 2 new spells. Missile and chromatic orb. Alright, so grease, magic missile, sleep, chromatic orb, and mage armor. Alright, before I forget, does it last until long rest? Mage armor up.
What to do?
Alright, got quite the party going on here. Actually, there was something I saw back the other way. Or was it this way? That trap. All topsy-turvy now. Alright, carriages, so at least we know there's people about, other than those involved in the wreck.
I hear shouting up ahead.
We should check it out, but be careful.
Digging holes builds character. And the animation apparently broke. Ooh, money. Yeah, we'll get to that yelling in a minute. I want to explore first before I run into humans. And humanoids, I guess. What's going on over here? Oh, there's the good Yankee.
You think it's dangerous?
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad, twice as ugly.
The thing's
Wow,
dangerous.
racist.
Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
I think I beat that one just a little bit.
Converse with it. I barely know what it is.
But Demaze, if it's intelligent, we can't just...
Hells, this isn't worth it. I'm out of here.
Bye.
Enough gawking. Get me down.
But this is funny. Say please.
Never.
I like the most of my companions approved of that.
Observe and listen.
Enough dawdling.
You'll
Get
hear
me
goblins
down.
before you see them.
As you say.
On your feet, soldier.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
Alright, we journey
You are
together.
full up. Dismiss your weakest warrior.
Congratulations, it's you. Go to my
Very
camp.
well. But heed my words. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A creche must be near. I must interrogate this Zoru. Our very lives depend on it. I will be at your camp. Do not keep me waiting.
I shall do as I please, as I always have and always will. Ooh, what have we got here?
You! Not another step, hear me? Bust! Got company up here!
What's this then? Trying to creep around us and loot the crypt? Not happening.
Well, now it is,
Or
because you
it
told me
the
I could.
ship you're after? Don't matter either way. It's ours. All of it.
Ooh, natural one.
You're all hot air. Think you can get us to leave that bounty to you? What are you lot waiting for?
Alright, Asterion gets to go first. He's getting a sneak attack. He doesn't have advantage yet. Yeah.
Delicious.
Get in there and stab a man. Oh, missed.
Blood comes easy these days.
Alright, let's go give that man a bong. I forgot to switch my weapon. So,
Think you can take me
go
on?
beat this man up. Go flurry of blows. Doink.
Can't give up.
Send a firebolt your way. Why did you run into melee range and give yourself disadvantage?
Tale for the ages.
Damn it.
Torment.
Their turn. Oh, good night, Gale. Haha, you missed. Do better. Haha, take a mace to the face. Rule 1, always be shoving.
There's blood in the air.
Because now, Asterion, being higher up than his opponent, should have advantage. Doesn't. What the hell? Okay. Arrow to the face.
Can't even catch my breath.
Got him. Let me get you over here. Ooh, firebolt to the chicklets. Do not like that. Taking low ground disadvantage, but I'm guessing your AC's garbage.
Dull moment.
And you're dead. Boom. Gale, you done taking a nap, buddy? Ooh, major armor spell. Let's see, since Gale is a wizard, he can learn from spell scrolls, so those might actually be useful. Damn wild vines.
Why do you give a book? Everything all right out there?
Both of those are charisma checks. Okay, what's the worst that could happen? I succeed.
Oh, I told him it wasn't safe out there.
Hi.
You're dead!
Am I? Am I really?
Well, so much for peace.
Get clobbered, fool. Taking all your stuff.
No more prayers. Only dust and silence.
Who are those prayers for? Normally the patron god is obvious. Not here.
Ancient, indecipherable text covers the plaque.
A dead tongue. Whoever worshipped here must be long gone.
More booty.
I'm exhausted. Better find somewhere to camp soon.
Well, shit. That's not what I was expecting, but, one target. Really? The door is in my goddamn way. One cunning action dash. Get over there. Kindly stab a
Where do we go from here? Can't slow down.
Alright, far enough into the loom. Down you go. Gold. Books. Death and Divinity. A Godly Guide. Wardrobe. If I can take them. Actually, let's put on those gladiatorial sandals. If I can find them. Actually, I've gotten a couple different suits of armor. Let's see if I can upgrade anybody.
There is work to do.
Shadow Heart can take that, increasing her AC by 1.
Things have stayed interesting.
Yeah, sure, why not? Both count as clothing. Are you telling me I can quarterstaff with a shield? I'm gonna not, because I like doing damage, but... What's Astarion's armor looking like? 11's the same as leather. That's not gonna help me. Oh, those are camp shoes. Okay. What are the other clothing items I picked up? Ooh, dust gray clothes. And rags. What's that called? Those are exceptionally average. I'll take the standard clothing. Any more loot for me? Good enough. Let me just move this because I can hear voices. Alright, boys, let's give them a little knock they won't soon forget. Really? I kind of expected them to hear that and come running. You know what?
Keep a blade close.
Everybody stay back. Astarion's got this. Hey, you!
Clear off! We got here first.
Ow, that hurt slightly. Asterion, get like all the way back here.
Another fight. Let's go.
Hey, everyone want to dash to that door for me, please? Haha, nerd. You had to waste a round to use mage armor. Ow, stop shooting Asterion.
No choice but to keep going.
We're gonna keep funneling you through that door, so your larger numbers count for shit. Ooh, crit!
Creator, destroyer, rook to queen 6.
Listen, even if you get through that door, you're still gonna die. Get fucked. Listen, the exploding barrel was my backup plan. Shooting you in the face is always plan A.
What should I do?
More of the same, because it's working, like, ridiculously well. That worked way too well. Taking all your shit. Cool. Cool. Anything I'd give a damn about in there? Ooh, right here. Stereo. Swap out your daggers for short swords.
Have a lot on my mind. Well, in it.
You know what? Let's take us a short
Keep going
rest.
a little longer now.
We shall return in just a moment. And we are back.
A Githyanki joining our company. collaboration I'd have anticipated.
We'll talk more later.
You do not recognize the language on the plaque.
Ah. Interesting. Chests. Just means loot.
That's curious.
And hidden lever means things happen. Well, that sounded scary. I see books. Curse of the Vampire. We're rescuing all of these books. They're all going to a better home. Why do you have so many repeated books? Well, the bookshelf, sir. Oh. The system has a fun add to wares system. If you add stuff to your wares, the next time you go to a shop, it gets auto-sold. Kind of a tedious thing to do, but it makes the shopping experience easier. And keeps you from selling anything you didn't intend to. Well, I didn't mean to do that. Alright. Either way, let's continue on. Down deeper into the crypt.
This place wasn't
With
built
chests.
for the living.
Yoink. Protection from evil and good. Let's go this way. What am I not perceiving? Oh, I forgot to group Asterion back up with us. And he's too far away. Hey, yo, Asterion, get over here. Forgot to regroup you after the, violence.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Everybody.
Trap. Be cautious.
Alright. Nobody move. I have disengaged the trap. A watcher's guide. The spear misses its target. The wielder's next attack roll against the target gains true strike.
Trap. Be cautious.
Trap.
place is more dangerous than I thought.
Is that a warhammer?
I wonder what it's worth.
No, it's a maul. Damn it. I was hoping. A spear. I can give that to Shadowheart to replace her. Keep an eye. One-handed would still be effective. Alright.
Alright, what now?
Alright, let's get the fuck out of this room. Oh wait, there's a door on the other side. Where does this go? 19! Let's go! Oh, we're back out here. Okay. Guess we did find our way around that in the end. Let's get a save in. That's it's good to do that a lot. Well, I don't know if that's intentional, but gotta stutter step a little bit. Yes. A lot of dead bodies in here.
Armed scribes, but no sign of a struggle.
Taking all of your shit.
I wonder what was so subversive about their words that they commanded protection.
I'm encumbered at way too much. Let's start loading up my allies with heavy things. I'm pretty sure I just sent her my equipment.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Because what are companions if not extra backpacks to store my shit? Good enough. Chest back there. Just some ordinary booty. Any corpses in here that need to speak to me?
Looks like someone wanted to bury their secrets.
I am in a very look at me twice and I'll dismember you kind of way, of course.
Okay. Didn't need that information.
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive lock.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
The impact reverberates through your body as if you just slammed a hammer into solid adamantine. The lock doesn't budge.
I'm too dumb for this book and not strong enough.
The tome does not take kindly to your tampering.
Fine.
The air is ripe
Gale.
with magic.
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive lock.
Much better.
As the lock opens, a loose page comes with it. Magic pulses from the parchment. What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names, a list. But of what?
Ah, garbage religion check.
The longer you stay.
Whatever comes,
Well,
I'm ready.
if it's religion, Oh, I don't have to make that check again. Damn it. Oh, well, at least we got a scroll of Ray of Enfeeblement. Back to looting corpses. More protection against good and evil. I feel like the game's trying to tell me something.
Jurgle? I didn't think anyone worshipped the Scribe of the Dead.
That might be worth a look.
Yeah.
Hells. Something just woke up down here.
Let them come. The darkness can be
Just outside of range, damn it.
Step quick.
I don't take a regular shot.
Still breathing, despite everything. On my way.
Mistra Rill. It shall be done.
I'm on a first level spell slots. All I got left is cantrips.
Ready. On I go.
I just hit him with a good old fashioned guiding bolt. Oh, well, that did the trick. Well, silence. Ow, rude.
Over here.
Let's get you over there.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. What do I have to lose?
Haha!
I speak, they burn.
Let's go ahead and get you out of the effect of silence. Out of movement. Go line of sight. Too far away.
Need to stay focused. Onward.
Let's get you out of there. He passed his con save. Can you stop freezing my wizard? It doesn't mean freeze the monk. Oh, I have cunning action dash. And shoot a man. Ah, one more damage would have put him down.
Survival is all that matters. Another step forward.
Let's get you up here. So you can shoot that guy. Taking him right off the board.
Knight to King 5.
Fire bolt!
Got to keep fighting.
And then there was one. Guiding bolt. Oh, path interrupted.
Have to keep going.
Really? Really doing that? Fine, you Gale. Wow, you were just a piece of shit, aren't you?
They didn't want to surrender their valuables, even after death.
Alright, so what's in that room that they were guarding?
A lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus.
Ooh, an amulet of Speak with Dead. Black and azure dye.
I need to rest. The sunset can't come quickly enough.
Asterion, stop being creepy. Can't tell which one of those I actually have equipped. And it's a lich. As if the mind flayers weren't enough.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me. Right, as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life? I am not the same as those thou hast slain, if that is what thou askest. Wilt
Fair
thou
enough.
answer my question?
Yep, go ahead.
So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life?
Yeah, let's go with the monkey answer.
Few strive for such balance. Fewer still achieve it. Very well. I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
Yes, please. Alright. Hi, Withers. Actually, let me give that necromancy necklace to Gale.
Let's get going.
Take another short rest.
Pushing on.
Everybody's health up. Gale, you got arcane recovery yet? Yeah, you do. This game gives you at least one spell slot back.
Give up now.
Onward. Onions.
So, do you have love waiting for you once this is all over?
You know what? That That is not the easiest of questions for me to answer.
You mean just waiting? Like a lovesick puppy? Short-term amusements are much less hassle.
Y'all live interesting love lives. Guess we should go investigate that yelling I heard several, I guess in-game would be hours ago. Oh hey, just a random ass short bow. Oh yeah, Shadowheart needs one of those.
What am I to do?
2-7 on a goblin bow. 2-7 on a short bow. And short bow.
Still alive. So that's progress.
What is over here? Got the fast travel point. Done a good chunk of map so far. Speaking of,
Open the bloody gate! Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders! That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now!
You let goblins here? Where is the druid?
reasonably pissed.
Please! There's no time!
Now, we've got wargs.
By the 9 hells! Open the gates!
Yeah, it's not happening. Even with the barb. There's 2 of you. Oh, Eldritch Blast.
Provoke the blade. And suffer its sting.
Well, you look important. Oh, this is a big battle. Let's do this! Bonk! Yes, rally the fighters! Ow!
My sickle and sword.
Hello, Eldritch Blast. Alright, Asterion, cunning action dash.
On the way.
I probably should put you on the other side now that I'm thinking about it. Oh well. Oh no, wait, you're in melee range, which means advantage. Get shot.
I don't fancy their chances.
Okay, Gale's gonna take a minute to get up there, but you're still in fireball range. Actually, you know what? Let's chromatic orb, lightning. That guy. Yeah, fuck that guy. Oh, get critted. Good job, random archer who probably has a name.
Heading there.
Alright, get out your fancy new bow and shoot that bugbear! Good shit! bucking up these goblins. Oh, there was more in the hills I didn't see. Please stop shooting me. Did you just... Was that... Cat grease in the mud? Oh, action surge! He's a fighter, not a barbarian.
Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
No, you shouldn't have. Now I'm gonna bonk you with my stick. And now you're dead, because I bonked you with my stick. We're gonna jump up here, we're gonna blows your face clean off. And take the high ground. Oh, come on, that was a far shot and you know it. I don't know why you didn't that. Ooh, the arms of Hadar! Alright, you've got an ally near you, which means I can sneak attack!
That was
yeah!
Inside! All of you! More may follow!
Verily, we have found victory! Yeah, you do that, I'm gonna loot. There's a lot of dead goblins out here, and I like money. Probably gonna over-encumber myself again. Ah, that one had a cooler staff than mine. I want it. Where is it? There it is. Look at that staff. It's got like a whole horse skull in there. At least I hope. No, that's not a horse. It has fangs. Maybe that's a wolf. I don't know. My animal skulls. Close of power. Melee hit possibly inflict. Negative 1d4 penalty to targets, attack rolls, and saving throws. Sleight of hand +1. Don't mind if I yes. Stealing all shit, cause I want money. We're gonna actually have to take a long rest. I think we're mostly out of utility. We'll do that after we sell. Yeah, you idiot.
For our lives. You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
Tell that to the dead at the gate.
Shut it, horns!
We only left one dead person at the gate thanks to me.
My duty is to this camp.
Oh, God forbid you risk your precious tail. But I shouldn't be surprised. Full-bloods ain't known for courage.
You see the tiefling's jaw clench. He's about to erupt.
We'll help Shadowheart. Didn't need it, I'm awesome.
You're right. There's too much at stake.
Worried about your precious hides? The both of you.
Enough! Squabbling is pointless.
The goblins have found us.
At least we agree on that.
More goblins could be on their way.
Forgive
Hail,
this
Zeblo.
display. Aradin's a blowhard, but that's no cause for me to join him.
They almost punched him in his
For your
chicklets.
help out there. I'm Zevlor.
I'm Dave,
Well
the
met.
average.
I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove. Whatever
I
your
think I'll be
business,
fine.
I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
I mean, none of their people died.
There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters.
Yeah, I'm a fool.
Goblin got you. The druid Halsin's a renowned healer, but he didn't make it back from Aradin's expedition. If it's not too serious, you could try his apprentice Nettie. She's with the other druids in the Inner Grove. They've withdrawn there to prepare this damn ritual of theirs.
I'll see to it.
I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though? I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place.
I mean, you
Perhaps
were there.
you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
I'll see what can be done.
We're messengers now.
We'd owe you a great debt. If we're forced to leave now, we won't make it to the city. You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense before more lives are lost.
Of course. We got level ups. Specialization available. Nice. Give me that sweet level 3 and I get to pick subclass. Way of the 4 elements, Way of the Open Hand, and Way of Shadow. I kind of want Shadow. Way of the 4 elements has always been garbage. Although it does give you the Harmony of Fire and Water to get your key points back. These are fun, but I already get toppled just from using a staff. Push is just a shove action after the flurry of blows. Yeah, let's go Way of Shadow. Shadow Art. I believe you get level 2 spells now. Stop trying to force Cure Wounds on me, I don't want it. A lot of good ones at level 2. We'll drop Command for now. Pick up Prayer of Healing. Trail Water can be useful. Ask her. I don't want to hold person, but her constitution shit. Now let's go enhance ability, you never know. On to Gale, who also gets second level spells. Continuing to take levels in Wizard. Never knock. Oh, Flaming Sphere could be useful. Oh, no, Shatter. We'll take Shatter. Love Shatter. I don't want Misty Step. Not gonna lie. Oh, man, Large Reduce. Yeah, let's go on Large Reduce. Never gonna use Witch Bolt. Stop putting it in there. Shatter, and we'll drop Sleep for Large Reduce. And finally, Upsteria. Taking a third level in Rogue. Let's see. Thief. Extra bonus action and second story work. Arcane Trickster for Mage Hand and Mage Hand Ledger Main. Spells and cantrips. and assassin, which I'm immediately picking.
Alright, what now?
Faster initiative. Gets to automatically sneak attack on anything he goes before. Yes, please.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
And we've got a shop.
About our lives.
Well met. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do.
Yeah, what are you
Just some
selling?
bits and bobs I no longer need.
I have a lot of shit to sell. This is gonna take a minute. Ground poison, some stones. Just get rid of all this shit. Alchemist's fire. Hold on to that. Here's some bones, some skulls, don't ask questions, candles. Seriously, no questions about any of the stuff I'm selling. Not the fact that I have like 5 copies of some of the same books. And you're broke. Cool, what shit can I buy off you? Ooh, gloves of missile snaring. I did just get missile snaring as a monk ability, so he won't need that. I'll keep my eye on that. Ring of flinging for thrown items. That doesn't help me. Ooh, that could be good. I know it's heavy armor, so she can't even wear it. 14. Medium. Medium. Light. I don't plan on keeping a steering on at the party, so I'm not even gonna bother. They're not proficient with it, that doesn't help. I will take 3 of your healing potions. And then I will continue selling my bullshit. I forgot there's just a sell wares button. Yeah.
Sylvanas.
You're spent. Head down here to where all the people noises are coming from. I hear violence. Kid, you doing sketchy shit.
I'm waiting on someone, and you are.
Easy money. Yeah, right. We're exposed.
Oh.
Don't make me hurt you, boy.
Bloody too late! Looking at you is painful enough.
Only gonna ask you one more time.
I don't have your ugly look.
Hand it over or I'll slap the teeth out of your head. Don't you tell me to calm.
I said I don't have it. Maybe he dropped.
You little split-tongued freak!
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and not let you punch a child. Nat 20!
I get my Lockie back, and you'll have no trouble from me.
Fine.
I have the stupid amulet. Take it.
To impress a girl, Mum.
It looked like my mother's, all right? Just take the damn thing and leave me alone.
Keep it, kid. You need it more than me.
Oh, moment of heart there.
Poor kid.
That was an obvious lie. Ooh, blacksmith.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins.
Damon, that's
If you need to replace any
a
gear,
lazy
just ask.
name.
My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel. Might have to teach the rest of us that trick then.
Expect half these blades will break the first time they strike a goblin skull. I've had to make do with what I could scavenge. Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
Fair enough. Show me your wares. They have all these random weapons off people who are totally not lying dead in ditches right now. Alright, what kind of gear you got? Give me that. Any good medium armor? Ooh, a rapier. Quarter set +1, that's 21 more damage. So how about no? Well, light crossbow +1, I will take though. The spear +1 for her. And then I will continue selling you my malarkey. I kind of like the sword. I'm gonna keep that. Alright. Alright.
What I wouldn't do for better tools.
I will send that to my camp so I don't accidentally sell it.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Shadow Heart. Give you a magic safeguard shield.
I've got food, water, my dagger.
And the +1 spear.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
Equipped the light crossbow +1 on you. Solid. Octa.
You!
It's the clan
Thought you
Grammy.
were fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
Sure.
Look, it ain't much, but it might make all the difference.
That's a great
The
way of
only way
looking
we'll
at
make
it.
it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me.
I got gruel.
Why, hello there, sweetness. Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh! There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
You are adorable, and I will defend you to my last breath.
Aha! You take a sup at that, and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie.
As you down the potion, a comforting warmth spreads through you.
I swear you're still as peaky looking. Oh, stop! Even on a good day, half the camp acts like a bunch of screaming brats.
Fair enough.
I'm tempted to smack them all on the backside and tell them to kiss and make up. Not that they'd listen to little old me. Anyway, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
Why, sure, Granny.
Hey, bother.
Ooh, what are you? Yes, please. Immediately, yes, please. +1 bonus to unarmed attack rolls and damage, and when I'm not wearing armor, I get +2 to saving throws. I literally see no downside to that. Yeah, I have this weird ritual staff I've been wielding. I don't want it anymore. I got a fair bit of money. I could sell off my old shit. There, sell all that and you can afford more of your lotions and potions. That staff is fucking perfect for a monk. Oh, and it looks dope too.
Where did I put that old bucket?
Elbows high. Now pull back. Swing.
We're exposed now.
Alright, continuing on. I got something for it.
How long do you think we've got before the goal?
Something got updated. Oh, you're Zoru, the guy from the Yankee Crutch. Yeah, hold on, I'll be right back. Asterion, I need you to,
what can I do for you?
chill.
Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special. I guess I'll spend my evenings lounging here while you do all the hard work. It sounds awful.
Lizelle, I require your assistance.
Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Sathisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir Library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding.
And it was
Countless
valuable.
scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant, order turns to chaos, and cold fires rage. The plains are ever quaking, and their
Level
peoples
fucking
ever
3.
shifting.
How do you know
The
any of this
Githyanki possess
stuff?
an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities.
Well, I guess in the actual playing time is sketchy, so...
It is done.
Yeah, get in here. I need you for all of like 6 seconds, but I'm probably just gonna leave you in the party for a while anyway. Fighter level 2. Fighter level 3. So we get Battle Master, Eldritch Knight, and Champion. Not really gonna use you, but I'll give you Champion anyway. crits on 19s and 20s. Yes, please.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Back out of camp. Get over here, nerd.
By Mordai's eyes. Another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Lower. You dare interrupt? Has the tadpole ravaged your senses? Lower. You saw another Gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate. Near the mountain pass. Saw us for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me. Up. You can keep your innards.
That was brutal.
The locals prove compliant.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
Rough. Soon you will be vomiting. When the tentacles sprout from your lips, will you still cry that I was rough? Then I needn't make it again. The T-sling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
She's fucking roll her eyes
it.
at me.
Well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this Faerun.
Faerun.
The Kresh holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
Aye. I took a nap somewhere. Oh hey, it's Stabby Boy!
Children, look who's here.
Go on. Give me a best shot.
He's got a false eye.
Not bad.
Need more follow through, kid.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi,
you'll be big someday.
I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
That's good advice.
You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The blade of frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the
here's
blade
another
of
one.
frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship. Doomed to shed our skin and become a lithid, or so the stories go. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Devil's advocate.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
Thanks, DM.
I'm no stranger to the infernal. Better to slay a devil before her fires burn common folk to ash. Her name is Karlach, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill.
I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her.
She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
Let's join forces.
An excellent suggestion, but your party's full up. Still, when the time comes, call for the blade. I won't be long to answer. A splendid plan.
It's my camp.
We'll talk more then.
Anyway, Zell, I don't need you anymore. Go away.
The Githyank, roughly translated, idealist do-gooder. His confidence is an asset. His pursuit of valor, not so much. I expect I am your first. Of course you haven't. They would have cut you from navel to neck. You are no less alien to me than I am to you. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them.
I'm
That
human.
large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake. Yes, best to keep quiet, lest any drivel leak from your lips. No matter.
Rude.
I do not intend to stay long in this place.
Could you, like, not be cocky for, like, 30
You believe you
seconds?
can survive without me.
Not
As you
arguing.
say, do not.
Will, my
The
man.
Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
My god, that's cringe. Anyway, go ahead.
That's the spirit.
A hero at heart.
Whoop. Too flashy. Take the Warlock 2. Hellish Rebuke. It's all of them. Repelling Blast. Agonizing Blast. Warlock 3. Not gonna multi-class, just taking the Warlock 3. Scorching Ray. Attack of the Blade.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Let us leave camp.
I'd swear that ox's gaze is following me.
Most mundane fucking thing in the world.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
Maurice, is that you? Hello, little devil child.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. You see nothing out of the ordinary. As you turn back, the child slips between the rocks.
Alright, let's investigate. Absolute garbage. Another now one.
You look the rocks over, but
still a fail. I'm taking your stuff. I hope you don't care. Ooh, failed. Yeah, once more. Passion! All that for 4 gold.
Can't keep the goblins out forever.
Metallic gloves.
Fortress and we're no warriors.
Wits and blades, always
Get
sharp.
some Shadow Heart, can equip those. They don't do anything. Strength saving throws +1. Yeah, why not?
Look, don't take your eyes off my hands.
Kid doing magic tricks?
Hold out your hand, mister. Let me show you something. Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky. You haven't seen anything yet, mister. Go on. Take the ring and watch your fortune change.
That one. You know what? Let's use inspiration on that one. Still absolutely garbage. The fumble if I ever saw so.
But like I said, we can change that. Watch. Call it. Heads or tails.
I'll humor him.
Heads it is. See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap too. Interested?
No thanks. What
You
else
got
do
it.
you
One
have?
sec. That's what I got.
So I'm guessing that perception check just there was me getting robbed. What colors you got here? Purple. I will take your whole supply. That is my favorite color. I guess I'll take some of my stuff back.
You bought some.
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn.
Oh, she's crying. God damn.
No! What are you doing?
Now I feel like a dick.
Please, let us through.
Let my daughter go right now! She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back! Ugh! Let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Oh, that is quite unnecessary and a waste of resources. Ma'am?
Come, Magrin, give him a chance. You, get back! Kick back! Force my hand and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you.
That
Go
wasn't
ahead.
that easy.
Yes, I see.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What are you doing to that child?
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A
threat. I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger. Girl, you mean parasite. She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Koga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Yeah, that's not happening.
A gathered herd of the devils would indeed be disruptive. It is as you say. Sifisif, Tila, to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Koga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Oh, people in conversations.
I know that look. It's just an old wound that hurt. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with. Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage. Positive. You can trust me on that.
And Gale. Gale.
Tiring business. Why don't we take a little break? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you diffused the tension between Zevlor and Aradin, the way you got Korga to release the girl. In short, I've grown to trust you.
It's very
The reason I
gratifying.
make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
Kind
The
of
specifics
condition.
are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
That's horrible.
Oh, staffs, tomes, cowls. The form doesn't matter, so long as it's brimming with weave. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, and before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical.
Yeah, sure.
You have my thanks. And fear not. Your implicit trust is well placed and will be rewarded with any and all means at my disposal. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment that need arises. I hope I can count on you.
Yeah.
Go on.
Monster. Too kind. A demon, more like.
You speak in paradox. I care not for steel, but I know if it bends, it breaks. I will not allow this grove
You've got
to
a
be broken.
steel
I took back
scimitar
the idol,
on your
Sylvanas,
back.
and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Well, it seems
You
I
will
gotta
do
talk to
more
him now.
than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
You're mean. Nothing of interest over there. Goddamn mud. Fucking druids. Hey.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
I like that accent.
This may be kept.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed? You
Look up her
found her,
Nettie.
but I still don't know what she can do for you.
Really
Why
my
are you
mind
asking?
flayers. I've got a tadpole in my brain.
A mind flayer tadpole?
Can you help me?
I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help.
Alrighty.
We need to be quick. This way.
Neat. Your door glitched.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
Is everyone being captured by mind flayers? I didn't think that was a common experience. A thorn wand?
Rather too common as of late. At least that's what Master Halsin suspected. I pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
No, I'll stay. I'd rather know exactly what you're up to.
All right. Let's see what we can do. Of course. Now, tell me what's been happening. Any symptoms? Strange events? Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
Find out a mind flayer ship.
A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison.
How the hell did you get
Swear
it?
to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
I swear.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there.
Aye.
But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal. For one, that thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from mind flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections.
And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow. Could
Good
be.
news.
But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
That sounds amazing. I'll go find him.
It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
Yeah. Probably not gonna do
There's
that.
something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
Vessel. Oh, that.
Soromorphosis, nonetheless.
Oh, mind flayer specimen. Don't mind if I do.
Better than becoming a mind flayer. Keep it, in case things start to go very wrong.
What is missing? Maybe I'll find it at some point. Alright, it's all the people I had to talk to down here. Bye, Nettie. Thanks for information, I suppose. Grab a quick save. Because it's been a minute. Oh, fun.
It's not the time.
Mostly just wrapping up the druid shit. Whoa.
Keep their confidence. Ah, you were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest. Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Goblins were of a rare, jam-colored hue and wielded magic blowguns. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
Jesus.
Witnesses failed to notice the obvious dragon. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
Yes.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal! Ah, but is superstition all? These goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to dawdle.
Goblins are no
Never
for
you
mercy.
mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, hmm?
And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket.
Jesus.
Until we meet again.
Have fun with that, Bolo. Hey, said you can.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
The fuck you will.
I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
Hope we'll meet again under better
Likewise.
circumstances.
Arabella?
Thank you for helping me.
Stealing the idol. What were you thinking?
I was trying to
That
help.
dude.
You nearly died. You hear me?
Dancing
Your mother and I
lights.
have done.
Gaining inspiration all over the place. Ma'am?
Lives are at stake, and the cowards only care about their bloody rituals.
Intriguing.
We could help each other. Fight the goblins together. Instead, these fools are trying to chase us away.
Monk. I'm a smacky boy.
And again. Swing and swing and...
Alright. I don't think there's anything much left for me to do in camp. Oh, I gotta talk to Zebor. Listen, monks are fun.
We don't even know these people.
Let's get back to the gate.
Specifically, Way of Shadow Monk. Yep. I am human.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear.
So we can risk violence here.
Well, not to point out the
Face it for
obvious, but it
certain
does
on
say
the
it in the
road.
bottom left of the screen.
Quite the choice, isn't it? You saw what they were willing to do to a child just for trying. It's Korga's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the druids might see sense. It's good of you to offer, but there's a whole army of goblins out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though.
During cutscenes. Oh, it might be cut off by the border, actually.
It's unlike them to organize so cleverly. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter. The Blade of Frontiers has done what he can to help us prepare for the journey, and we are grateful. But it'll be a short journey if the goblins still own the roads.
By the Triad, there is only one correct answer. Refuse him, and we sentence these people to die.
I'll see what I can
Everyone
do.
in this camp depends on it. Thank you. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
All right.
But if there's a clear path past those goblins, they'll find it.
Yes.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
All right. One moment. And back. Alright. Entirely possible, but I don't think you're in that world. Alright, so what do I still have left to clean up? I'm down Karlak, cover the Goblin Camp, and the leaders, and the Kretch. Grab into the save.
There was a time I tussled with hill giants without breaking a sweat. Now, a mere werebear could swat me halfway to arm.
Strange things are happening to us. Festers in our minds
These
may well
tracks.
impel our bodies.
Squat. Bow-legged. Goblins, I'd say.
Well, that was dramatic.
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer. The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
He's hurt badly. An owlbear got him deep. If there's anything you can do...
I'm watching you.
Sometimes you get
The
lucky.
injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits, yours to shepherd.
Protect them. He's a true soul. Mind him. He will.
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
What?
Yeah, go fight that
It's
owlbear.
killed one of us. It killed Edwin. It's an enemy of the Absolute. You're right, sir. The beast must be destroyed.
The keep is just ahead. It was too much for us before, but...
Bye.
True soul? Absolute? What did they mean?
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you.
Yes, I did. Rather than killing them by my own hand.
There's something of value, something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
Let me just put that in my back pocket.
Abandon their hosts as soon as they need to. Vile parasites.
Well, I suppose I'll go see, Oh, no, they're not done yet. Hold on.
Owlbear tracks.
Let's fix that.
Its nest must be nearby.
I don't think they'll go in until I go in. Why even be there if there's nothing to take?
What do we do?
No, I'm gonna send them to fight it and watch them die. Bye, guys. No, it's next on the list. He's right above this area.
Saluna statue in a stinking cave.
There's magic
Hardly a place
keeping
of
this
honor.
chest sealed. I can feel its aura.
What's that?
I've met a few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course, though
I
sometimes...
was not trying to talk to you, Gale.
A prayer sheet with the same symbol as the one on the chest.
Yay for high wisdom.
Chest is unlocked. My prayers are answered.
You should leave it, or even destroy it if possible. This rubbish is an offering to Saluna. At best, it's worthless. At worst, who knows? Do not trifle with that moon witch, or her trinkets. Only trouble will follow.
Be sensible, woman. Also, my persuasion is like really high, god damn it. Use one of my 3 inspirations. That's better.
Fine. Perhaps you can sell them for a couple of coins.
It's literally chance, damn.
It hurts. Worthless.
Interesting. Are they dead yet? I feel like they should be dead.
That stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
Well, they haven't even bothered fighting me yet, apparently.
It's just a head. I'm not. The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Press your advantage.
You're right.
To battle! Yeah, we're not here. Bye.
Talk to me.
Swords meet sorcery. Of course, battle favors the fearless. Finding my way.
Impero.
Yeah, it's where the cub comes from.
Don't waste a step.
Come on, let me. Well, you can't.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Have to keep going.
I highly doubt it.
Battle of wits.
Swiftly now.
Why are they back in initiative?
Two steps at a time.
It just keeps pulling them back into the combat.
Best be on my way.
Fuck it. Everybody gets to stay in camp until I figure this shit out.
Can't give up now. I'm exhausted. Better find somewhere to camp.
Never. I would just let the owlbear do its thing. By the time we get to the camp, the cub should be alone.
What did you mean, Baldur? A woman with shadows for eyes, you said.
Merely that if the eyes are the mirror to the soul, yours have dark.
Because I've been playing on controller my entire life. I'm just used to it. It feels
necessarily.
normal.
I haven't made up my mind about you yet.
Alright. Let's make camp on this bridge. Ah, Withers!
We meet again, as predicted. I shall be here in thy camp, for whenever thou hast need of my services. There are many answers to that question. None are important. Correct. No. Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin.
I know, I love that line reading.
Ensnared by the treacherous cult of the.
So if you take the parasites out, they don't kill you eventually.
They bear great discontentment with their destiny.
I'm sure it'll be explained, but I've tried like 8 different methods to get it out, and none of them have
I
worked.
might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking.
Oh, I'm great at undertaking.
Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them. Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more.
Neat.
A matter of coin.
So I don't need any of that right now, so bye. Gotta go talk to other people.
The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to his name. We'll need all the help we can get.
There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it. I don't know what you mean. It's nothing, really.
What do you mean? I don't have to be an asshole constantly.
What makes you think I'm hiding anything?
Yeah, kind of violates TOS there, Chief.
You've already pestered me with your notions once today. If I have something to add, I'll tell you.
It is, but just in case I put the sensors on anyway.
So, we're traveling with the famed Blade of Frontiers. I feel safer already. Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
It's also, they're still there. It's just heavily censored.
Speak. I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less. Yes, in great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore, and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born.
Terrifying.
Because I do not intend to let this happen. Not to me, and if you stick with me, not to you. We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me. Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies lead to surprises. Bad surprises. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
Yeah, that's how time works.
The goblins still infest the roads. As long as their leaders live, Zevlor's people are trapped. Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it. And she was planning to return. One of the archdevil Zariel's own, chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach.
I'm sure you did.
Even climbed
You've only
aboard the
done it 3
Mindflayer ship as it
times.
screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking, the damage she might be doing. A powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy.
So stop breaking your damn oath. It just means you'll never have Karlach as an ally.
All right. What else is on your mind? My father once said, so it was for me.
Just go into your thing, read your tenants, and don't break them. It's not hard.
Crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him.
Plus, Oathbreaker paladins get cooler powers anyway.
But I remember drying the boy's tears after.
Well, unless you happen to previously be playing an Oath of Vengeance paladin.
Proud. No. Angry. The frontiers demanded a blade. And so I heeded. It was an even bloodier day, and a stronger foe. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days. By all means, what else is on your mind?
Get all these conversations out of the way.
How can I help? Your enterprising approach to my problem is most encouraging. I do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close by. You'll not think of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone.
Time for a good night's sleep under the stars.
You don't sleep well.
Apparently
flitting
not.
between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong. Or maybe you just get lucky.
Called it.
No, it's not what it looks like. I swear. I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
There, in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
I've never killed anyone. Well, not for food. I feed on animals. Boars. Deer. Kobolds. Whatever I can get. It's not enough. Not if I have to fight. I feel so weak. If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer. Fight better.
Why the fuck would I kill Asterion? Asterion's great.
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed. You focus on the source of the power, but it is quiet and still. It needs to rest.
At best, I was sure you'd say no. More likely, you'd ram a stake through my ribs. No. I needed you to trust me. And you can trust me.
Implicitly.
Thank you. Do you think you could trust me just a little further? I only need a taste. I swear. Really? Of course. Not one drop more. Let's make ourselves comfortable, shall we?
It's like a shard of ice into your neck, a quick, sharp pain that fades to throbbing numbness. Your breath catches, your pulse quickens.
That's funny. I always wonder what happened if you failed that check. Would he just drain you dry?
That was amazing. My mind is finally clear. I feel strong. I feel...
No, he's a vampire thrall, not a full-fledged vampire.
Shouldn't take long. So many people need killing. Now, if you'll excuse me, you're invigorating, but I need something more filling. This is a gift, you know. I won't forget it.
You watch as he stalks towards the forest, stronger, more confident, ready to hunt.
Well rested. Now I get to be bloodless for a day.
Good morning. How do you feel? Be grateful I'm not a true vampire, then. A bite from them and you might wake up as a vampire spawn, like my good self. All of a vampire's hunger, but few of their powers. Oh no, I should be cinders in this light. I hadn't seen the sun for 200 years before we crashed here. Someone, or something, wants me alive. They've changed the rules. Standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time. Oh, you're such a sweetheart. I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations. I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks. Although there's still time.
A vampire? Well, that explains the pallor. Given our group's nature, I don't see much harm. We're each monsters in the making, after all.
Fine. As long as he keeps his fangs off our necks.
Quite the opposite. I'm here in the spirit of openness and honesty, to work together as a team.
I'd just better not wake with any holes in my neck.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.
To camaraderie! Anybody else need to talk? Alright, we out.
You're an impressive fighter, game. You should consider a new name.
I take it you have some suggestions?
The Wizard Wonder. Or, how about the Master of the Weave?
Tempting. But I think we might already have the maximum number of theatrical goblins.
Because we have 2. Take all your shit, because you don't need it no more. Alright, time to go get the goodest boy. Save.
I saw you training those children. You were so gentle. That's not how I was taught.
Cruel words strengthen neither heads nor hearts, Shadowheart.
I wouldn't quite say that. I learned a lesson after all.
Well, do I still have it?
To resent your tutor, I bet. I taught them to fight, not to hate.
Yes, I do. Go, potion of animal speaking.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly. I told you to go.
You see a name etched into the leather. Scratch.
You know my name? Interesting. A predator wouldn't care to learn it. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest. Of course he will. And then we'll return home.
It's so goddamn wholesome.
No, I won't leave him. If it comes to that, I may. Thank you.
The absolute goodest boy. Stealing your master's coin, though.
So, Will, what was the Blade of Frontier's toughest kill?
Ah, it was a great scrap. A hungry minotaur with a hankering for human flesh. An axe-bearing mountain.
Something's waiting
of
ahead.
Gave me a nasty scar.
Let's just avoid all that nastiness.
Nothing. You sniffing where you ain't.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
Nailed it.
Ah, go on. Ain't bothered mucking my...
Consider this situation diffused, if only momentarily. Because,
Pick to fight. The consequences are hardly surprising.
Garbage.
I'll strike you down.
The blade will not bend.
Eldritch Blast! I think I got him. Just a little. Come on.
So, Will with a Y. Why?
Why? That's right.
I like this story.
But why?
Why? A great uncle to name, my father said. But I just figured he couldn't spell. Shoot some goblins. Hey, buddy. Bonk. Oh, I forgot to switch to my, get blocked. Deflect missiles! Spear to the chicklets.
No gloom, all doom.
Fire bolts!
On the victor's path.
Eldritch Blast! Nice. The high elf will probably be more in line with most of the paladin oaths to begin with. What's the quick save button? Why? Alright. Lads.
Tastes like chicken.
That's an arm.
Chicken. Tastes like fish.
Right in the mouth.
Gentlemen, contain yourselves. This quarrel sours our feast. Besides, tastes like pork.
You're not making it out of Act 1.
What is this? Brothers, look here. I have eyed yet another prize. Fortune favors our bellies. Stranger, be you friend or food. The mark is her measure. Show us the brand of the absolute.
Natural 20.
Indeed. How regrettable that your meat must go unsavored. Food? Food. Not food. Friend.
I had to beat a 10.
Am I not astonishing? A robust diet makes for a shrewd mind, you see. I am a gourmand. And you, a delicacy. Were I so lucky? I've no use for the Absolute, or any god. I follow two masters only. Gluttony and greed. The goblins understand my appetites. They sate my hunger for gold. And the rest sate my hunger for meat. Boss Goblin give gold. We check brand. Good deal. No talk.
Where the god was she fighting for
by all
me?
accounts, a student of higher commerce and extortion. Make me an offer. Tempt me.
I'll take the advantage of the +4. So 4 extra. Well, fuck. Still have inspiration dice. I do. Oh, nat 20. Thank you, inspiration.
A brilliant notion, and a boon to my aching belly. We have a deal, my tasty kibble. Take my bone horn. One blow, and the ground will quake with my family name.
I got so many nat 1s on the
Use
Nautilus.
it when the need arises, and never a moment before. Ogre kill everyone around, then Ogre eats them. Well spoken, indeed. Ogre kill everyone around.
Alright, I'm done with you people.
We will keep close. When you are ready, sound the horn.
I always forget to use the damn horn. Fucking jump.
That might be worth a look.
There's a lot of booze in here. Let me just... Ooh, antidote. Fucking handy. Oh, they're potion bottles, not alcohol. Damn it. Swallowed bottle cork. Minor burns to the face and hands. Potion of healing recipe. Take that elixir. Suspicious potion. Oh, poison. I can't read.
That might be worth a look.
Yes, it might. Pull the hidden lever. Yeah, I know you're dead and all, but I'm taking your paintings. A lot of moving doors, just not working, apparently.
I don't need any attention right now.
Gotta love a surprise round. Haha, that one gets a screwed. Oh, come on. Well. Damn it, I always forget to switch.
Let's get this over with.
You're dead.
What's the plan?
Shadowheart, go for that one.
Do this.
Always be shoving. Chromatic orb fire. Second level. Got him.
No holding back.
Eldritch Blast! Deflect missiles. Reduced to 0. Spend a key point. Fuck that shit back for an insta kill. Can I make it to you? I would like to make it to you.
By my hand.
Missed the bonk. How about a good fisting?
Concentrate. Strike hard, strike fast.
Really? Always be shoving. Ah, failed.
The witching hour.
Fire bolt!
Forever dauntless. Finding my way.
Eldritch Blast! Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Magic mirror. Magic mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? I'm a Jack Human Man. Oh, that was way too funny for what I'm doing here. Yeah, sure, I'm an ally.
Only a true ally of Ilintoth may pass. What think you of the Zolkir known as Zastan?
The Red Wizard? Yeah, kind of a dick.
You are no Zolkir, but are you wise? Tell me, why might one use balsam ointment?
Clear wound.
Acceptable, finally. If you could see anything in me, what would it be?
Ones I love. Wherever spell repeat. Where in my head I see enemies suffer. If you're in the room in my head.
To survive, you seek power. Be welcome.
Yay.
Well-guarded laboratory. What were they hiding down here?
Good scroll feather fall. Basilisk oil. Heals petrification.
Trap. Be cautious.
I don't like that happened. God damn, how did I feel that so badly? Well, I got more thieves' tools. Much better. Open sesame. let's disarm that. Oh, natural one. Inspiration point. 22. Pick up the book.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole, only an oval recess in the cover's mouth. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in.
Curious. Why don't you take a closer look? I'll observe from back here.
We surely shouldn't leave such a threat out, where anyone could stumble across it.
Into my pack. It doesn't do anything until much later in the game. I just saw braces of defense. Equipped in those. I'm unarmored, so that's +2 to my defense. And then we'll give
I wonder what the next move is.
Gauntlets of Power to Shadowheart. Stipulations weapon attacks. But basically you get innate speak with dead and some other stuff. Or you could give it to either Gale or Asterion, and they'll learn it. But Asterion becomes more wicked, and Gale becomes more reclusive. I should really give all these spell scrolls over to Gale. Because they're just cluttering my inventory. Eventually I'll sit down and have him just learn all these spells. Oh, you mean the one that's currently in my chest back at camp? Yeah, I had Shadowheart strip that one off of him too. Like, it's so broken that you could just steal a super high powerful weapon right at the start of the game. There's Trouble Point. Command drop. Oh, I just realized I'm using enhance ability for that. The haste helm.
There's no time to waste.
Let's give that to her. So she'll have extra movement.
Looking ahead.
Hi, random goblin.
If you want to keep your in...
Oh, that sounds like an invitation, my friend. And I very much enjoy... Come on, let me murder him. Hey, look, another helm. Now, what's going on over here?
Look what we got here! Another little birdie wanting to fly! Stop the thing! Flap those wings some more, and I'll feed you a worm. And you. Hope you got a stomach for heights. What's it bloody look like? We're teaching this here pipsqueak to fly. You want this little cave lurking, what's it? Find your own. He's ours!
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
I reckon we could do better than this run. Ah, we're leaving.
What about the gnome? Ain't we supposed to bring him to...
I said we're leaving! There's plenty of sport and rich pickings out there for us.
Right then.
Fresh meats. Scared meats. Yes.
Yeah, I'm getting there. Chill.
Shadowheart's
Cutscene.
attention is fixed on a damaged old statue.
That's because you have to switch it into Shadowheart's known spells.
We should keep moving. Nothing. The trick of the light.
I'll take you as I find you. Now let the matter rest. Let's just move along. Time's a rare currency for both of us.
I'll untie you at my leisure, sir. Ooh, Chultan Firewine. Good day, sir.
Cut me loose!
That's a rude.
Saga Camara. There's pustulant thugs. Well, get on with it. You saved me, now you'll extort me. That's how this works, yes?
No. Take that need is unprincipled. You owe me nothing.
Nothing? My own fault, really. I should have dropped my pack and outrun those bastards. Alas. Take my pack, if you can find it. The only reason those goblins caught me was its weight. I'll travel lightly from now on.
Yeah, probably a good idea. Bye. The speedy light feet. Counts as medium armor.
What's next?
Actually, that doesn't really help any of us. I'll save that for Gale's Affliction.
Have a lot on my mind. Well, in it.
That's dangerous. Oh, hey, just a random dagger up there. Don't mind me. Just planning all your deaths. Give me a minute. Hey, Sleepy.
Weapon blueprints. A master blacksmith's work.
Not too refined here.
I call upon the stick of bonking. Oh. We didn't even have anything good. Alright, I saw your archers up here. Alright. It's time to split the party. Alright. Shadowheart will team up. Gale and I will team up.
What's next, I wonder?
Where am I needed?
Shadowheart and Will team. Go to the opposite roof. This is going to be glorious. Shadowheart. Thank you. Alrighty. Eldritch Blast!
There's no talking your way out of...
These ones are not yet in combat. You really didn't hear that. Oh, now you're in combat. Alrighty. Shadowheart's turn. Get up a little higher. It's over, Goblin. I've got the high ground.
Gonna add your ears to my once you're dead.
Ta, weak. You're fucked. Always be shoving! How the fuck did I get minor illusion? You're gonna be just outside my range, aren't you? Yep.
May the dice roll in my favor.
Wow, way to break the fourth wall, Gale. Just outside. Oh well. Eldritch Blast! I missed. Well, it's as I keep saying.
A bright idea.
Always be shoving. Alright, let's hit a short rest.
That took the edge off.
Gather my forces. Here we go. Open sesame. Ooh, booty.
A trap. Watch it.
Good catch. I did not see that shit. Really? Advantage, and I only barely need it.
Blueprints. They call for Susa bark. If only I knew where to find some.
Gotta keep a lock picking. At least I still got that cat's grace. Jesus, even with advantage, really. Only an 8. Gotta hate being bloodless. It's only a -1 modifier to fucking everything, but still. Steel forged sword, short sword. Some infernal iron. Anyone I got can actually do damage with that short sword. It's actually just below Corellion's Grace, but Gale, Shadowheart can, but I'm sure they're weaker. Weaker, not proficient. Alright. Another weapon for the pile. That's the forge, which I'm gonna make said masterwork weapon, I'd imagine. I might will.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Alright. I think that's what we're going to leave it off for today. So as always, thank you for joining me, and have a very pleasant rest of your day, and may fortune favor you.